to do at this point. Joining us now, senior policy analyst at the Independent Women's Forum, Patrice Lee-Onwuka, and Democratic strategist Michael Starr Hopkins. Good morning.
Morning.
Michael, I want to start with you on this one because certainly the question here is, for the Republicans anyway, do they reach across the aisle? Chuck Schumer was impassioned, and he has several times now said that he wants to work with Republicans to fix Obamacare, not repeal, not replace, fix. Is that a possibility in Washington as we know it right now?
It is. I don't think Republicans have much other choice. There is Republican and Democratic legislation that's been suggested that will work on the cost-sharing subsidies. It'll work on the reissuance of high-risk pools, and it'll also look into how we can provide carrots for insurers to come back to marketplaces. This isn't about left versus right. This is about right versus wrong. And here John McCain made a really brave decision, and I think Democrats and Republicans both should stand up and applaud him.
Patrice, do you consider what John McCain and how he voted no? Was that brave, or did he really hurt the Republican Party?
I think it's a maverick move, which he's well known for.
Good word.
Did it help the efforts for repeal and replace? It didn't. I think what's interesting about this, and to my Democratic colleague on the panel here, the areas where Democrats and Republicans can work together. I mean, the big issues are around Medicaid expansion, are around the individual mandate. These are areas that are not going to be kumbaya moments for the left and the right to come together. And I really chuckled when I saw Senator Schumer getting misty-eyed and talking about the life of John McCain. How ironic it is to hear this coming from him and Democrats who are very somber, but I don't think are really serious about repealing Obamacare and the damage it has done to a lot of Americans.
Well, but to be fair, they've worked together for decades, Patrice, and you have to understand those relationships can at sometimes work in Washington for the benefit of the American people. But, Michael, let's talk about what the Democrats may be able to agree with Republicans on. They wanted to eliminate the individual mandate, Michael. They wanted to eliminate, if you're a business with over 50 employees, you don't have to hand out health care, and then, of course, get rid of that medical tax, issue, the medical device tax. Can Democrats come together on any of that with Republicans? Is any of this possible?
I think with the medical tax, I think that's something that Democrats can absolutely support. I think Democrats are willing to talk about buying across state exchanges. There are definitely plans that Democrats support. We accept that there are improvements that need to be made to Obamacare. It's not perfect. We've never pretended that it was. And so I think the Democrats and Republicans can come together and get this behind us so that we can move forward and start focusing on things like infrastructure.
Yeah, and Patrice, in McCain's statement after his vote, he said one of the major failures of Obamacare, that it was rammed through Congress by Democrats. And he doesn't want to do the same here. So do you see, to re-ask Cheryl's question, in your words, Dems and Republicans working together?
I mean, I see that maybe they may sit down for a couple of photo ops, but again, I think there's some really big differences on the policy side. Yeah, maybe buying an insurance across state lines could be a bridge, but that's just a small piece of the major challenges with Obamacare. I do think that it's important that Republicans and Democrats can work together and get things done that actually help Americans. I'm looking ahead to tax reform, and that's a really big area where I hope Democrats would want to come to the table and support what the administration wants to do.
We're all looking forward to tax reform, Patrice. I'm just going to speak for everybody here. All right. Patrice and Michael, we'd like to see something get done. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.